It's a Monday. Hello. Hello. I'm trying to get layered up. It is 14 degrees. Balmy. So, did everybody survive? Did everybody get through it? I know that there's still a lot of power out in Tennessee, and some of my dearest friends are calling me going, what do I do? I'm like, your car has a plug in it. Go crack the garage door and plug in your coffee pot and make yourself a cup of coffee. Oh, it was supposed to be done snowing here, but it's still spitting snow like we're in a snow globe. It's not really doing anything. It's just blowing around. I can't tell if it's falling or blowing, but either way. And I have about 50 starlings in my coop right now. I don't know why. So, hello, and welcome back to another work week. Good to see you. I wrote a song already today. I'll probably debut that later. The ducks are sitting on top of the snow in the duck pond. What have you. Everybody's still kind of pissed off about Minneapolis. I'd like to draw attention to the fact that 11 people have passed away because of this ice storm, and no one is protesting the weather. Just food for thought. You're kind of barking the wrong coon at the wrong tree, and here's why. 75 million Americans voted for this exact thing to happen. It is happening. You are directly and literally going against the will of the American people. So that's usually grounds for an arrest, but just telling you, stay safe, stay home, then you won't have to worry about the ice, be it cold or federal. How about that? So it has been very, very cold. We have been very, very, very lucky. We haven't lost power. It's just bitter cold. And yesterday it warmed up to about 37 degrees, 38 degrees. Just enough to knock all the ice off the power lines in our neck of the woods. So thank the Lord for that, because otherwise we would be up a creek and it would be cold. So thank the Lord for small miracles. In the meantime, the roads outside are pretty much a roller rink, so I don't see us going anywhere anytime soon. However, I dressed up just to see you guys, so there you go. Feel excited about that. I saw where Chuck Schumer's kind of mad at everybody because he hates himself and his job, but he said that he was not going to bring the Democratic support for the DHS funding that goes to a vote on Friday, meaning that we could possibly go into another government shutdown. Seems very convenient after we all just ran the stores and they told us we were going to have the biggest storm we've seen in a long time. It just makes sense. So, if you are a silver or gold collector, gold hit an all-time high of $5,000 an ounce today. Silver hit over $111. So, if you have some old silver dollars or gold pieces that you need to part with, I would do that now before the market crashes. That's just my 2 cents. I already pawned my 2 cents off, so I really have no duck in the fight. Dog in the fight. I was looking at a duck, talking about a dog. So, you got over 10 inches, Linda? Good Lord, that's enough to build a snowman. I could be dirty there, but I'm not going to. I saw where there's starlings everywhere. I saw where the Seahawks and the Patriots are going to be in the Super Bowl. Congratulations. I don't really care about either team, but I'm sure somebody does. So, get excited about it if you want to. I personally won't be watching the Super Bowl. I don't cheer for either team, and I don't appreciate the halftime entertainment, so probably not going to do it. But go with God. We all just watch it for the commercials anyway. It's why people watch NASCAR. No one has a favorite driver. We just watch it for the wrecks. Duh. If the weather holds and we can get to Billington, West Virginia on Saturday night, we have a show there at the E3 Music Venue. Looking forward to it. Also have to go to Kentucky sometime this week and drop off the dogs to the Grands and take some stuff to Mom and Dad because I haven't seen them since Christmas. And working on getting a national trip together. Sean's birthday is coming up, and we always usually go do something for his birthday. So if you want to send birthday cards to darling Sean, you can do that at P.O. Box 428, Hurricane, West Virginia, 25526. His birthday is February the 6th, so if you want to send birthday cards, go right ahead. I was trying to think what else is going on. Hello from the Northern Panhandle. Hello. Depending on who you talk to, between 11 and 13 inches. Here's my personal opinion. I think that women need to be meteorologists. Because every man who's a meteorologist does not know how many inches are inches. They're like, it could be 4 inches, it could be 15 inches. I'm like, I don't think you're doing that right. We need to get a woman in there and just be like, okay, it's enough that you have to wear heels, you have to wear boots, or you have to wear knee highs. So, we need a woman in there as a meteorologist. That's just my opinion. I think women need to run the budget and women need to run the weather. Y'all worry about the wars and the stakes and the hammering up of the drywall. But those are blue jobs. Pink jobs, I'll handle the purse. I'll handle the weather, We'll make it rain. We'll be cold as ice, or we'll be hot as hell. Like, women are really all the weather patterns at once. It's just kind of depending on where that funnel touches down. So I tend to trust female meteorologists more as long as they aren't dressed like bimbos off The Price is Right going, and here's the weather. And I'm like, you don't know what's going on. I got tickled at my neighbor. She rode with me to the store the other day. She's a young thing. She's in her 20s. And she said, they say this is going to be as bad as 93. I went, yeah, probably. She goes, what happened to 93? And I was like, oh shit, she wasn't even alive then. I was like, here's my chance. I was like, we will have to walk uphill both ways, barefoot, in the snow, to school and back. There was no toilet paper. People were wearing masks for no reason. Wait. You just combine all of the folk tales at once. So, the address is P.O. Box 428. Hurricane, West Virginia, 25526. It's also on our website at sarahbethterry.com. So, Sean's birthday is February the 6th, and our wedding anniversary is May the 18th. So, bunch of stuff coming up. Oh, did you see that? You probably didn't, but that was all the starlings that just took off from eating my corn. Sean said, try not to talk about chickens or the weather. And I'm like, I can't help it. If you get on any weather station in the world right now, not even a weather station, any news station in the continental United States right now, they're talking about two things, ice or snow, or both. So, give us Greenland. Canada's real good and pissed off. We're going to charge them a bunch of tariffs because they're wanting to make a deal with China. So Trump keeps calling the president up there Governor Carney. And he's like, I'm going to make you all the 51st state if y'all don't quit messing around with China. And they're like, well, we don't want to join the United States. But then half of the territories up there are voting to secede from Canada. So I'm not real sure what's going on. And Trump equated him not getting Greenland to the same as he felt like when he didn't get the Peace Prize. And he said that in a text to somebody in Norway. And I don't know if it got lost in translation or what. But anyway, I just feel like everything's kind of gone to hell. And I feel like everything's just kind of freezing out. It's always been my opinion, if you cannot drain the swamp, that you must freeze it. So I think that's what they're doing. But I could be wrong. So, I haven't been before, but I could be. That orange juice is going to be an orange Julius by the time I get out of here. It is so cold outside. Hello, Kayla. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So, we've been kind of laying low because, one, I didn't know what the weather was going to do, so I've been preparing by getting my house and my farm ready. Two, I was under the impression that we would have a lot more ice than we actually did. Thank the Lord that we didn't. So, I went on and did a lot of laundry and cleaned my house and made a lot of food because nothing's worse than not having clean underwear when the lights go out. And then none of that happened. Not that I'm mad about it, but that's because, that's why I've been absent, because I've been working on getting the house ready in case we were in Snowmageddon. Now it looks like we're going to make it through the long winter here on Little House on the Prairie, so we'll be all right. Everybody said, I thought you was going to quit smoking. I am, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and I'm weaning down. And I really only smoke when I'm on the phone with y'all. So, this goes back to the 3F rule. If you don't know about that, just fall down the rabbit hole. So, it is the age of Aquarius. Well, we'll see. Victoria, speaking of, I just went to the post office the other day before the snow set in, and I got my lovely package from you. Oh my gosh, cannot wait to hang little Polly Possum up on my porch. Thank you so much. And I love my my signs too. Sean's got them over here by the screws and the drill, getting ready to hang them up in the coop, and then it got snowy. So, my chickens aren't real sure what to think about all these little starlings. They're like, are they bannies? What are these? They're just hanging out. But it's bitter cold here in West by God, Virginia. Oh, put some beer on that, OJ. No. We quit drinking for good a year ago. I've been sober for over a year. I quit drinking for good last January. Now I only drink for evil. So there's not been a situation quite bad enough for me to start drinking again. Hello from Tasmania, Australia. Well, hello. Good day to you from the down under. Good to see you. I'd love to come down there. If you know a place where you want me to play, I have a passport. They will fly my guitar. Done it before. Hello from Missouri. Hello. Love it. Andrew said he needs work available or his wife's honeydew him to death. I get it. You sit us around too long, we'll find you something to do. So, look busy. Act like Jesus is coming. Oh, there goes the scraper again. Hello. Keep on going. I'd like to be able to get to the store. I don't need nothing. I'm just got cabin fever and I kind of getting bored at the house. And my hair's doing flat things because I'm out of hairspray. So, oh, thanks. I don't have a pigtail today. I just have a little side bun, but I appreciate it. Sometimes I wear pigtails because I'm 42 and I feel whimsical. But working on some songs today, working on getting some stuff together for the show on Saturday. I've got so many things I got to get done this week. I don't know if I'm going to get them all done or not. I'm trying my best. But still booking shows. If you have somewhere that you want us to come play, please let us know in the comments or send us a message directly because our information is available on the website. So, it's National Don't Be a Dickhead Day. That's every single day here on the porch. We'll teach you the song here in a minute before we get off here. But I want to come on here and say hello to you. Advise you to stay home if you have to go out and work and do things in this cold, bundle up. But, you know, in the meantime, just kind of stay out of the way of the snow and ice. And that's it, right? Don't go out and mess with the snow and ice. Then you won't get hurt. That's as plain as I care to be. So, if the world's not quite what you had in mind, I think you only have yourselves to thank at this point. But y'all getting pissed off and crying in your Cheerios is not making any difference to anybody, but it's making you look real stupid on national television. So maybe just sit down, have a snack, and think about it. Seems like the majority voted for this, and if you're in all favor of everybody illegal being here, then by all means open up your home to them like a foreign exchange student and set a place for them at your dinner table. But quit making villains victims just because you disagree with the majority. How about that? Love ya, mean it. So, all right, friends, my fingers are froze solid. I don't even know if I'm holding a cigarette anymore. It's just kind of froze to my hand. It's just, I can't. My hands are froze. I love y'all so much. I want to get on here at least say hello to you all and thank y'all for watching the videos. Thank y'all for being on the porch. Thank you all for downloading the music. Get on the website, pilfer around. You might find a t-shirt or a hat or a pair of sweatpants that you like. And of course, all that money goes straight to the chickens. It's for the feed and weed fund. So we appreciate everything that you do. And if you want us to come play in your neck of the woods, as always, holler and let us know because we'd love to come see you. If you're brand new, welcome. If you're an old favorite, we welcome you back. We are going to end the broadcast with our favorite theme song. And it goes like this. It goes, it's okay to not like things. It's okay, but don't be a dick about it. It's okay to not like things. Everybody, don't be a dick about the things you don't like. It's good advice. So, in the meantime, friends, keep your Bibles open and your powder dry and your head on a swivel because people are acting crazy. Keep a warm blanket or a coat with you at all times in case someone you know needs it other than yourself. Be careful if you're out there on these roads. Watch out for ice and snow. Both things can pretty much mess you up if you don't need to be out in the middle of it. So, that's all I know. Be nice to old people, animals, and children as always, friends. Please remember, and perhaps the most important, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. So, bye.